Hello walkers, and welcome to Colorado College in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Lots of Colorados there. It is about 38 degrees, 11:30 in the morning, 38 degrees. That's got to be 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. I have no idea, honestly. And I'm going to walk you around Colorado College, which is mostly that way. And then we'll go into the old North End historic neighborhood. But I wanted to start off at the north end of Colorado College, and we'll walk, sort of do a loop or a circuit through around the campus, and I'll talk a little bit, and I'll try to not talk so much. But first of things first, thank you for joining us. My name is Henry, and I will be your proxy walker. That's a little term I came up with. Your virtual travel guide on today's tour as I take you around this part of Colorado Springs. Give us a comment if you would. I love hearing your stories. If you've been to Colorado College, if you have stories from Colorado Springs, or if you have feedback on this channel, I appreciate it. Got a lot of cool houses and architecture here, and I'm going to show you that today. Like the video if you would, and subscribe if you are into these virtual treadmill walks and the virtual treadmill scenery videos. And click the bell, you'll get notified, or you should get notified when we post new videos. And that's about that. Beautiful day here in Colorado Springs. This is my third walk here, and I'm pretty impressed with this area anyway. It's a beautiful city. This is a beautiful part of the city, and I'm just having a good time. Colorado College was founded in the 1870s. It's a private liberal arts college and only has approximately 2,000 students, according to the Wikipedia article that I read. And I will try to link that in the YouTube description. There's some geese. I'm going to loop down here. This is Bocher Hall. Anyway, I'm surprised that that's all the students they have. It's a big place for that. It's 96 acres, but there's a lot of these buildings, and a lot of, those buildings cost money to build and they cost money to maintain. And I would not have thought that 2,000 students would be sufficient. I went to a school with about that number though. And I guess over time you acquire the assets and endowments, etc. Lynn Cheney apparently graduated from here. You may have heard of her recently she's a representative in the United States House of Representatives from Wyoming. Her father is Dick Cheney, former vice president, etc. Anyway, that's what I got from the Wikipedia article. A lot of cool old buildings. I'm really kind of perplexed by where the money has come from for Colorado Springs, because there's a lot of beautiful old, very large buildings in the area. We'll see more of those when we go into the North End Historic District. Obviously, this school is less than 150 years old, and yet they have all these wonderful, magnificent buildings. You can see some further back down there. Maybe some of these were houses and then they were incorporated into the college. Got a little bit of a breeze here. Hopefully that is not messing up the audio. It's always a challenge. One of the biggest challenges for this filming these walks is the audio. It's a cool little campus. I mean, look at, I partial to these old buildings. And it's a Saturday morning, so it's not really busy. I'm gonna get a better look at this building. Oh, look at that one too. I'm trying not to pan too much and at the same time give you guys a good view of things as I walk. I don't know, maybe I'm being naive about the size, but I just find it surprising. And their building, we'll walk past part that they're building up here, a massive construction. We've got athletic facilities down there towards Monument Creek and Monument Creek Park. Pardon me. We'll say hi to the geese here. Hopefully they won't get too fussy. They even have an ice arena apparently. I'm going to go ahead and tell you I don't know a lot about this place. This is the Lloyd E. Werner Campus Center. Across the way there is Armstrong Hall. We're walking along Cascade here, and we're about to cross Cache La Poudre. I think that's how you say that. I was up in Fort Collins and did a walk up there, and somebody commented and said how you're supposed to say it, Poudre, but I can't remember. I should have paid better attention. I think we have another block here. You can see more of the campus down that way. And obviously this must be the newer section, the Graeber-Packard Hall of Music. Oh, Sperry S. and Ella Graeber-Packard Hall of Music and Art. This is the Honey Museum. Oh, no. Money Museum. American Numismatic. No, yeah, Association. Numismatists, I believe, are coin collectors. Well, if you're into coins, which my father-in-law is, you would love that. The Southern Rockies in the distance there. Coming up to Dale Street. And I think this is kind of the end of the campus on the north-south border anyway. I'd totally be wrong. I'm sure there's a few more administrative buildings. That nice house. And I walked further south on an earlier walk. So if you are interested in the area between here and downtown, check that out. probably the previous week's walk. I've got all sorts of wires going in to my jacket, excuse me, because that's where I keep the audio recorder, and it's right next to the microphone, so sometimes they'll be rattling around, or maybe it's the tag on the zipper of my jacket. And I would rather not have that kind of audio noise, so I adjust it from time to time. That's part of it's Colorado College parking. And that's a Unitarian Church, I believe, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. This is the building I was talking about as we get up to Tejon Street. It's massive. You know, this is many millions of dollars. And I kind of have to wonder where that money comes from. Excuse me. So I think what we'll do is we'll just walk back up through the center of the college. If it goes over another block to Nevada, so hopefully we'll get a fairly good idea of the campus. If you are interested in Colorado College, and that's why you have come to this video, please comment below, let me know. I'm interested. I've got a playlist of college campuses.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
It really is. He's referring to the building there. The Ed Rosen Arena. Anyway, I'm curious if people find value in those campus tours. I know I've gotten a couple comments from people. I'll get out here on the road so I can see those buildings better. But I'm leery of squeaky wheel syndrome, and I don't mean that as a negative, but you know, it's easy to think that the people who speak up represent the majority, but they might not be. It's going to be quite a building. Okay, back to Cache La Poudre. I'm just going to say it like that, which I think normally would go all the way through between Cascade and Nevada. And then I think there may be some administrative buildings off to the east there, east of Nevada, but I didn't notice any earlier driving around, anything significant. I like this open space as well. Big quad. Beautiful day out. Some geese coming into land. Or not. These little diagonal tracks, like somebody was skate skiing. emergency vehicle of some sort. Yes, I will go down. That looks pretty muddy. I'll do it anyway. What the heck? No, I won't. Not because of the mud, but because I want to give you a better view of this main hall. And there's a quote on it that I'd like to read. And I can't read it from that far back. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Thank you. Cool old building. Bocher Hall, I believe. That's what the signs are saying. Ooh, looks like I can get through here. That's good. I was a little worried about that. There's the Barnes Science Center over there. And that looks like... No, I can't read the sign. Too far away. Looks like they have a pretty massive telescope up there. Well, I guess I was wrong. There are some things to see over here on the Nevada Street side. Some Greek houses, Sigma Chi over there. That's a cool old building as well. Sigma Chi is the blue and white one behind this massive Victorian home, which is part of the college, I believe. We're going to go north. This building over here is the Arthur House. It's a student residence, apparently. That's a pretty cool place to live. We're coming up on Uinta Street, the intersection of Uinta and Nevada. And we're going to make a left on Uinta. because there are some cool houses, a lot of cool houses actually, all along Nevada. Excuse me, but I want to get away from the traffic a little bit. It's a really busy road, and I think it might be a state highway. So that's what we'll do. So maybe the campus isn't quite as big as I thought, as the first impression led me to believe. Still pretty significant and pretty impressive. This looks like residences over here. Oh, guess I should have crossed the street there. Oh well. You can see the Southern Rockies rising in the distance. I think that might be Pike's Peak as well. I should probably look that up. I think it is Pike's Peak. I think I might be able to sneak across here, which would be ideal. I'm going for it. Made it. Okay, I'm just going to walk down the middle of this road, which is Tejon, because it's so wide. And why not, right? So this district was an upper middle class neighborhood. I think as we get over to Cascade, you'll see that it was more upper than middle. But it's a state designated historic district. Got a lot of this massive wide street, and I'm just gonna swing kind of back and forth to film some of these houses, or maybe not. Maybe this guy's gonna come down this way. I don't know. We'll just go off the sidewalk. So the plan is to go up and then swing around and make our way back down Cascade. crossing San Miguel. Cross over a little bit, see some of the other side of the street. You know, honestly, maybe it is more middle class. I don't know what the prices of these homes are, but it's not like I'm seeing a lot of Mercedes or Audis or fancy cars. Maybe they can't afford cars because they're maintaining their houses. They're really well done, well maintained. It is a beautiful day to be out for a walk. Coming up to Columbia Street. This is for rent. Well Realty. I might have to Dwell Realty. I'll have to maybe look that up. It's 1341 Tejon. Tejon. Let's cross over. These are some nice houses as well. Tree work being done. This is very Norman Rockwell, an American artist who depicted sort of these classic scenes of Americana. I think it was for Life magazine, mostly. Coming up on Buenaventura. little church or something over here on the left. Luther Hall. There's just a garage. Nope, First Lutheran Church. Oh, I love these houses. They're amazing. So this goes down another quarter mile, half mile. Can't really tell. Hits a hospital over on Nevada and Cascade. It keeps going. All like this, significantly like this. This is Caramello. Well, that's a fancy car for sure. And just lovely homes here. Beautiful day. We're gonna make a left on Caramello here. I'm not even sure why I'm crossing the street, honestly. And then we're gonna make another left and head south on Cascade. It's a little busier street, much busier street, but it's got a lot of cool houses on there as well. This, I think, is the church, or part of the church over here on the left. Right away we'll see a difference in scale to the buildings over here. That one across the caddy corner recently sold. Fancy building as well. Looks like they are working on this. This, I guess, is part of the church, I believe. It has a playground. It's next to a modern church, but it was obviously constructed as a home. I think it's obvious. And beautiful. Of course, across the street is that blue and gray or off blue house. It's apartments now. Got a helicopter flying around. Here's the church, First Lutheran. And we're coming back to Buenaventura Road. Doesn't really say. Street. Buenaventura Street. These houses just can't kind of go on forever back into the back of the lots. About to cross Columbia again. So Cascade is divided. There's this median in the middle with trees and that sort of thing. Kind of wonder if this used to have streetcars on it. Pretty blue house over there. These folks have beehives. You can see those down there. That's fun. I've been asked to keep on some of these things a little bit longer, which I get. I look at them and then get my fill and look away, but it's not the same when you're looking on video. That's the kind of feedback. It's valuable to me to help me make these better. This is San Miguel again. Discount on real estate around here. Look how far back this house goes over here. Fills up the entire lot almost, at least the depth of it. There's a driveway, a pull-through driveway. I feel like that is part of the university. Oh, right, this might be the alumni house. We're back to Uinta. looking south towards downtown on Cascade. We are gonna come around here and head back this way, but I want to thank you guys for joining us on this tour, walking tour, treadmill, virtual tour, virtual walk of Colorado College and of the Old North End Historic District. Yeah, that's the Tut Alumni House. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've found it valuable. Share with your friends if you are into that. It would be very helpful to me. Like, subscribe, and leave those comments. I really do read the comments. There has been an issue where YouTube has not been showing me all the comments, but all the ones I see, I read them, and I try to at least reply or acknowledge that I've read them. So they motivate me, they bring me joy, especially the personal ones, the personal stories and anecdotes and additional information, but also value the feedback. So please keep on with that. If you ever come through Colorado Springs, check out this neighborhood. It's worth a quick drive through at least. Very pretty homes. And we will see you again soon. I'm going to go film some more walks here. But so come back and see those. Until then, keep on stepping.